My friends, we return to the second of our landless adventurers, the beginning of the story of Grima Grignason, who's immediately become the Queen of Navarra? Or at least, in this case, Jarl Grima the Strong of Free Navarra, which of course we'll rename because the Vikings love to do that. And here we are, in Spain, apparently. So I asked you all in the comments what we should do, because I thought it was a little weird that in our landless adventurer playthrough, we've immediately become very much not any of those things. A lot of you are saying we've got to play this out, right? And I do agree to some extent. I think this is a weird situation. I think this is a fun situation. But I think what we should do is, of course, get back on the road eventually. So we've had plenty of DLCs to become a Viking conquesting Europe. That's not particularly novel. But what we do have is sweet little Grigna Bjorgsson, who is an ugly, of course, ex-follower who's lived on the road before. And I think what we should do is eventually play as him as our next adventurer in line and send him off to, maybe he's the one that goes over to Byzantium and becomes our kind of Varangian-esque character. I'm not sure, but at least for the time being, at least for certainly a few years, we'll be playing over here in Navarra. Maybe we could, I mean, what a fucking flex it would be, is if we would single-handedly fix the Iberian struggle. Single-handedly, we launch the, I mean, I was going to say Reconquista, but that's not really appropriate if we're doing it for the Norse faith, is it? It's kind of terrible writing from the perspective of all these other people. Suddenly, this incredibly powerful lady has come out of nowhere and is beginning to conquer everything. I mean, that seems terrible from their perspective, but from us, it's a great story. It's a fantastic story, and it's a story we're absolutely going to carry on with. 33 Martial, 47 Prowess. Now, what you've got to bear in mind is we need to hit the ground running if we're sticking to this idea. Because as an adventurer, we spend all of our provisions getting a whole bunch of troops so that we could, you know, help free the peasants. We've completely, as I said yesterday, overcorrected. Our father was a notorious criminal who died effectively due to his criminal lifestyle, right? Heavily wounded, heavily injured from getting into trouble, being on the road constantly, not having anywhere to settle, not having a castle of his own, and then he just died tragically without achieving any of his dreams. She's gone the opposite direction, whereas we're being on the straight and narrow. We haven't done any criminal contracts, and all we've done is help the peasants get liberty. So maybe that's what we'll do. It does say fearless antagonist. An antagonist of those already in power. Ah, maybe this guy is a fearless antagonist from the point of the peasants. You have to believe these things, especially because he's a very greedy man. He might be very God-fearing, but he's also very gluttonous. Maybe the peasants are starving amid this enormous war in Iberia while he's filling his little tum-tum. So we're going to be a champion. We are going to be an antagonist of the landed, the rich, and the powerful. We're not going to become an adventurer. And I think we'll leave that to little Grigna Jr. later down the line. So is there anything we need to do immediately here? We should determine our personal deity. You're right. I think we probably want to become... I think Ulla is going to be our guy. I mean, Thorg of Stewardship and Prowess, and we have just inherited a feudal kingdom with a lot of probably quite pissed off Spanish nobles below us. Devotee of Ulla. Martial +3. Movement speed in provinces affected by winter. Probably not super relevant. So either Martial +3 or we take a little Stewardship, a little Prowess. 3 Martial is a drop in the bucket. I mean, so is the Prowess, but I do like the Stewardship. So I think we're going to be a Devotee of Thor, friend to humanity, because, of course, Grima the Strong is a friend to humanity, or at least the downtrodden, the people who need a friend. Now, I don't think I've finished my thought on the soldier situation. We hired a bunch of soldiers. Of course, now we've got to pay for them. We've got to pay the upkeep on that because we're a feudal ruler. That means that as soon as this month ticks over, our cash is going to be in dire straits. Because we've got 67 upkeep across many, many armies. I mean, some of 1.5. The Varangian veterans are hideously expensive. When that kicks in, we are going to have about 10 months before we fall into debt. So, we should get married at this point, because it's expected of us. Is she an intelligent person? She's got 10 learning. She's got good intrigue. She's got very, very, very good diplomacy. I think as a very, very skilled diplomat, she would probably understand that by marrying a Spanish noble... Hello? Who are you? Where are you? Why have we got the option to marry you? By marrying perhaps a local Spanish noble, a local Spanish lord, somebody like that, we could certainly get in the good graces of the people in the area. And I think what we, of course, what we could do is go for promote culture, try and convert them over to Norse. No, I think we want to go cultural acceptance. So I think that's probably not a terrible idea. So this is going to, we're in Basque country right now, so this is going to increase the cultural acceptance between Basque and Norse. What have we got? We've got Catalan. Most of it is Andalusian. Wow, Galician there as well. It's okay. We'll start with Basque because we're going to be conquering around here. We're going to be moving into Castilian in a second as well. Castilian in a second. Let's go for... Yeah, it doesn't really matter where. Let's try and be a bit of a diplomat. Foreign affairs? Independent ruler opinion increases. Or domestic affairs. But we don't need domestic affairs. So let's go foreign affairs for our Chancellor Simon. Luckily, all these incredible people that we had on the road with us have ended up being... have ended up transitioning to a feudal council system incredibly well. All these worldly people we've collected, picking only the best from across the world, have really transitioned well into just being great rulers. So I'm pretty happy with this. You are going to do religious relations. Yeah, that's pretty solid. You want disrupt scheme seems pretty sensible, and organize the army to reduce our maintenance is the only decision I think realistically we've got there. Okay. This is going to be messy, isn't it? Holy shit. We should probably pass limited crown authority. There's no reason to not do that. We haven't got any vassals right now other than, you know, like lords of castles and cities and stuff. So let's do that. That seems a pretty solid start. And then I guess we'll get to work. Do you want to do some countermeasures? I'm not super bothered about that. Redouble guards. It's too much stress gain. I think we're going to be in quite a high-stress playthrough right now. So, I think the obvious thing we need to do is get enough money to be able to maintain our troops to start things off, because we're very, very vulnerable, and if we lose our man-at-arms, we have to drop them because we can't afford them. We're just going to get swallowed back up. So I think the first play is we raise everybody as raiders. We start raiding the adjacent provinces of... I presume we're at truce, aren't we? What is our... Do I see it from you? Oh, no, we're not at truce. Oh, because I guess it was a peasant revolt. Fascinating. Okay, so maybe we want to raid this guy immediately. And then... Oh, God, look, there we go. Everything's woken up now. Lost all our quartermasters. Oh, no, never mind. The lifestyle focus invalidated. Valor has been invalidated because, of course, we're landed now. Fair enough. So we can come back into martial immediately. So the perks do transition from what they were before straight back into the perks. They just kind of take on their feudal equivalent. Right, I think we go for... I mean, authority focus certainly wouldn't be bad. Try and get some control over the place. I really don't think we need the strategy, but if we're fighting uphill... it's our choice. I think we'll go strategy for now. Flip over to authority when we've got a bigger, more troublesome realm. I think we do a whole bunch of raiding just to break down his defenses. Maybe he'll raise some troops that we can smash as well. That might not be bad. Beautiful. And more importantly, we're going to get some money here. Oh, shit. Right. Good luck, then. Let's see what we can... See if we can pull this off. I'm so dreading when that flips over and we suddenly see that we are making no money whatsoever. Martial perk available. Beautiful. There's our raid loot as well. Thank you. The raiding is the only thing that's going to keep us afloat, I think. Courtship. Wait, what are we after? Promising prospects. That's it. So that we can marry someone slightly above that. So one more perk. We might be able to get a good marriage in play here. Oh no, my gilded rat's tail. How tragic. Right. Let's just kick his castles while he's down. Only 0.5. Really? Wait, are they not charging me upkeep on my... They're not charging me upkeep on my mercenaries, you know? Why not? Unraised men at 0.22 per month, but we're not paying anything. Oh, shit. Fascinating. Because... I wonder if the negative gold is attached to the actual army itself as like a modifier or something, so that when you become feudal, or in this case, if you become feudal, you don't actually... I mean, this is what they would cost if you made them now, but they're already made, right? Interesting. My own sister is skimming against Dala. I'm not accused Thordis. No, absolutely not. Are we going to be fair to everyone? And maybe more fair in other situations. Let's go ahead and get this money back. Oh, well, this is fantastic news then. We might just have an enormous fighting force. Oh, okay, here we go. This is the type of thing I was after, trying to get them, bait them into attacking us with their superior units that then we just immediately crush, because then we can go to war with this guy. We've just wiped out all his troops. He's got 5 troops left, so we could do that immediately. And you know what? I think we bloody will. Oh, the world's your oyster. I think we can do some good stuff here. 125 gold, and apparently no upkeep is going to make this a very, very easy time. They're not reinforcing. Ah, that's worth mentioning. Oh, no, they are reinforcing. What the fuck? Because they were raiding. But they were raised, so why weren't they costing full... So they don't even cost full maintenance when they're raised. Oh. Oh, this is nuts. Oh, this is cool. Is there like a grace period, I wonder, where you become feudal and you don't have to pay the upkeep on your troops for a little while? Very much could be that. Okay, well, look, let's see if we can station... We've only got one location we can station our troops in. We'll stick with the Varangian veterans, because obviously they're the best we've got. Well, in that case, we might as well just start swallowing up counties, because we've got Conquest Casus Belli. Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to be an unstoppable force of nature down here, I'm telling you. Right. Oh, we could also have a grand tournament. That's a good point. Someone mentioned that in the comments, that next time we are an adventurer, if we're looking to do what I was trying to do, which is get a whole bunch of prestige, we can use our role of patrons to... we can basically exchange a favor to get them to host a grand tournament. We do that, we win instantly, because, you know, we're playing characters with incredibly high prowess. Obviously, that won't be true always, but can offer a hostage. Interesting. I'm not going to do that, because I want to be educating that kid personally, which we are. Grigner Bjergsen, just in case he's the one we end up playing as. Oh, so this is just going to be... What happens? Is it going to be like a 3-rate Iberian struggle? You're an interloper. I don't know how this works with a kind of third party coming into the fray. It'd be fascinating either way. We are going to absolutely annihilate them. The only thing we're going to struggle with are these sieges that are going to take us forever. Okay, we've got an enemy that's joined, which again, I think we're probably just going to totally smash. I'm going to stop his troops there, stop him attacking our territory. Beautiful. Kill them. We might capture some commanders. We absolutely did. Good lord. What I might do is ransom them back before we finish this war, because, I mean, this is a single county. Hasn't got anything else. So as soon as we're about to finish it, we might as well ransom them out and make some money from it, huh? Right, lifestyle perk. Here we are, promising prospects. Let's finish this war first, and then we'll see if anybody wants to marry us someone slightly more powerful. This is silly. Haralda. My sister and best friend Thordis has had a son called Haralda Thordison Grignason. Haralda's a powerful name. We can't have another Grigner. We've already had too many. Volthari Grigner. I would go for the original. Thorbrander. That's pretty good. We've had a lot of Thor-related names for some strange reason. I can't tell. Okay. I'm just going to ransom out everybody. Yeah, go on. We'll take the cash for that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And who cares if... who cares if that's going to lower our war score, which it hasn't anyway, so it's made no difference, because boom, war's over anyway. Oh, we're making a small fortune for this, and our troops are reinforcing as well. I don't understand. I really don't. Oh, we've got contracts still available. Oh. It just occurred to me. There's still a contract there. Apparently we're not allowed to do it. Requires your government has access to a camp. You're commanding an army. Has an opinion modifier. Declared war. Yeah, it turns out he doesn't really want us to work for him after we've just taken his territory. For some reason. Raise of Runestone. Oh, to our victory. Yeah, we should. Well, I mean, we're not spending the money on anything else at this point, huh? The Runestone will speak of our victories in Conquest. Could. My ascension to the throne of Free Navarra. Yeah, I think that's better. Let's go with that one then. And obviously we'll stick it in the capital. Navarra itself seems decent enough. Clout's Runestone for 20 years. 25% levy size. That's not particularly useful. We gain the piety, the prestige, the legitimacy, which is pretty valid, I think. Now we can also chuck some more troops down. This is going to be a thing of beauty. 6 in there. And let's throw down our light horsemen, because they're probably our next effective band, aren't they? Yeah, I think so. I don't know why they're free. I guess they're just free until we don't have them anymore. That's amazing. Right, okay. Well, you're still raided. You've got your troops back, though, but... Loot's down, levies are down. Yeah, honestly, I think we could knock this guy out. Conquer a duchy. He's got 3 separate duchies. How frustrating. Ugh. Okay, we only gain contested titles, right? We don't seize... Part of the Duchy of Viscaya. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Okay. Invade Kingdom. We can only do once per lifetime. Costs us 1,000. What else do we need to declare that? We need to be a higher level of fame, but to be fair, we could do that. Holy shit. Could you imagine if we do that and then launch it against, say, Al-Andalus or Asturias? Okay, I could... Let's be patient here. We thought we had the world in the bag with Gregor, and then everything went wrong there, so let's be careful. I'm going to pardon Thordis. Again, a little bit nepotistic. You can offer a hostage. I'm never going to do that. You can create the Duchy of Navarre now. Interesting. We just need the gold for it. Sick. Okay. I mean, that gives us de jure claims. Not that we're going to do that. Grant a temple to someone. Oh, yeah. You know what? I really should do that, shouldn't I? Where's the grant to button in CK3? Am I going mad? There's a grant to button. You click the temple, and then normally there's grant to. Huh. I feel like I'm going mad. Yeah, okay. Right, sorry. We'll figure that out in a second. It's not a big deal for now. I think we'll go for... I guess we'll just keep going for your next most powerful county, because there's a reason you've moved there, right? We could marry him. Oh, no, apparently we can't marry him. We can marry his child. I'm not going to do that. Oh, that's why. You can't grant this title. Should be leased out to your court chaplain. How do I do that? Because we're theocratic. Grant one of your personally held titles to her. How do I lease a title out? This is bizarre. I don't think I've ever encountered this before. Okay. I have no clue. Grant the temple. Okay. I would love to. I would love to, but I don't know how. All right, whatever. We'll just ignore it then. That's not a big deal. Sorry, let's go back to his capital. Hello there. I would like to conquer the duchy of Iposkoa, which is how that's pronounced. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. Let's raise the army, so let's get to work. You are never going to get this. We are going to move in. We're going to smash your armies to pieces instantly without any losses whatsoever. We're going to capture your valuable people. Holy shit, what was that first battle? We're getting fame for it rather than prestige, but that's fine. We took no losses, by the way. Are you telling me not a single one of our troops died and we killed 619 of his? That doesn't seem realistic. But then again, this is all just bullshit. From their perspective, this is Deus Ex Machina. This is nonsense. And that's the entire army of Historius there. We're going to smash them too. Oh, that's the thing with Beauty, isn't it? We have no enemies that can stop us here. Beautiful. How many did we lose in that battle? We lost 5 men. We killed 1,300. We captured... Oh, I thought he was the king of Asturias then for a second. Duke Arius of Galicia. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I think we may be unstoppable. I think we may be unstoppable. Good lord. Oh, I'm a moron. I figured it out. Don't say a fucking thing, okay? Don't you dare leave that comment. I was trying to think, why have we got no army maintenance? Because we're a populist leader, which is 50% on army maintenance, and we're a veteran adventurer, which is minus 50% on army maintenance. Moron. I was overthinking it. Oh, maybe the army's got like flags on them. They probably flagged as like a previous ex-adventurer army and removes the modifier cost on that, blah, 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 blah. No, it's far more simple than that. People will just follow her because she's an incredible leader. It's amazing. What a great story. What are you going to do, really? Really? I was going to say, don't do that. Okay, they're going to try and siege Pamplona. They're not going to get very far. Oh, they're just in orbit right now. They seem to just be in orbit. Now they're coming back for another fight where they died horribly. Oh, shit. So really what I should be doing... What did that just say we seized? Hello? What did I steal from that man? That was something impressive anyway. Ooh. Compendium of Poisons. Hello. Mistress Grima's Compendium of Poisons. Oh. She made a book at some point? Oh, that's when she was at university, correct? Right, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not sure why that was intrigue rather than martial. I think what we stole was a core artifact. Okay. In our siege, we've taken the Crown of Jesus. It's the Crown of Thorns worn during the Passion. Brilliant. We don't really need that, to be honest with you. It just gives core grandeur bonus. I mean, I guess it's a fantastic flex. Fair enough. Okay, I'll take that. Sorry, we should ransom these people out before we totally finish up this war. There's a duke in there somewhere. Beautiful. Beautiful. And all this money we take and we sink into more troops, which then we have to pay nothing on. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. I know a lot of these people are just being ransomed out for favors. I suppose that's something, isn't it? You're not even going to pay like a... Oh, we get a hook on him. Oh. Fascinating. I mean, that's more valuable than just having him in our prison. We could have a blute and just sacrifice them all, I suppose. Well, we'll sacrifice what's left. That's a really great way to endear yourself to the... No, would she even do that if she's like the people's champion? I suppose it depends if they're nobles or whatever. Oh. A struggle catalyst has been triggered by King Orti. Quite claiming the title under the de jure of Hispania. Fascinating. I don't know what any of this means. I've never done the Iberian struggle before. Okay, so how does this work then? This is a product of notable compromise phase. During this phase, relations between the peoples of Iberia glow so cordial that outfinders find their permissiveness difficult to pass. Interfaith marriages are particularly common. This can't last forever, and abusive trust will bring the Iberian struggle back to the compromise phase. Right, I see. Fascinating. So, we're almost heading towards the compromise phase. Strife of hostility phase, or deft escalation of the conciliation phase. The compromise phase represents growing accommodation between the period... Okay, so this is like the best possible outcome for everybody in Iberia, right? There's peace, everyone's happy, we're all good. What happens if... okay, so when you're at war, you lose control, fair enough. Hybridization cultures is easier because everyone's happy. I'm an interloper, so we're totally out of the perspective here. I presume if you are Islamic or Christian, there'd be like faith benefits because it's, you know, it's a nice time. Everyone's building faster, development's happening better. But because we're an interloper, we get lower holding tax because we're like outside of it. Fascinating. So if we keep pushing their buttons. If we keep pushing them towards more extreme solutions, we're going to push it to compromise. And then I guess after compromise, there's another step where it's worse. So what is that? Hang on. If we do that, it goes to hostility. Right. Tensions flare. Tempers fray in this phase. Repeated acts of malice has escalated misunderstandings during opportunity phase. Oh, so we move to opportunity, then we move to hostility? Interesting. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. Fine. Well, let's see what happens then. We're stoking the flames. I mean, it would be more of a benefit to us then, as an interloper, from the sounds of it, to not have Spain currently be in that conciliation phase. Because they're kind of getting on with one another. We don't want that. We want them breaking apart. So if we can push it towards the other phases, that would be more ideal from the sounds of it. Okay, sure. Let's see if we can find a good marriage then. Again, not for love, just for practicality. She's a good diplomat. I think what we want to do is try and find somebody of a local culture. Let's have a look. Not Norse. Well, I think that would narrow it down to just about everybody here. Yes. What about in terms of just like, what if we just go all in? Aznar, what are you? Octan. That's not quite right. And Catholic. Okay. Gautier is French. Francois. Almost certainly French, given he's called Francois. We've got a lot of French people in court. Then again, I'm thinking about it. What culture would we even take? Can we take Basque? Okay, they're not going to be liked immediately when we move to Asturias. If we take Asturias, we're going to have problems when we move south. So you know what? It doesn't matter. I think let's just... She would respect strength. There's a guy in our court, our marshal, our champion, Aznar. He's powerful. He gets the job done. He's a great leader. She has clearly a respect for him. 88. Big respect for him. In fact, quite literally there. Respect plus 21. He's brave. He's a skilled tactician. They're both brave. Honestly, it's a marriage of convenience. There's no chance of children from it. Decreases... Oh, she loses legitimacy because she's marrying a lowborn. Why not? Does that not prove to the people of the realm our noble ambitions? Married a lowborn. Fuck you. But you know what that means? By marrying someone with such incredibly high... martial, we can say, go to chivalry, give us plus 17. Takes him to 51. Was that plus 17? Was I reading that right? Yeah. His support gives you plus 17 martial. Yeah, it really does. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, cool. Right, we need a new marshal, though, because obviously we just married our last marshal. Walthari, our brother-in-law. That's nice. Again, nepotism for the good of the people. I like this. It's bizarre, but I like it. Right, what do we want to turn our attention to next? Well, I mean, Asturias has proven that they can't stand up to us, so we could just go take a whole duchy in Asturias if we're feeling particularly fruity over here. Let's go ahead and drop that. How are you looking? Hello, pal. Nice to see you. Conquer a duchy. Castile. Cantabria. Asturias. Just go take something random. Take Galicia. Just start working from coast to coast to cut them in half. I mean, it's a hell of a flex. We get the most out of that as well. God damn, that would be a flex, wouldn't it? I could be persuaded. Or do we build up our round borders a bit more sensibly? Who cares how many soldiers he's got? We fought him before and he didn't do a damn thing. I'm very, very tempted by that. Maybe we'll wait a second. Let's build up some troops. They're free. They're free after all, now that I've figured it out. Well, listen, we've got these ones stationed, so actually it would be more beneficial to go and upgrade our Varangians, for example. Let's throw a couple of those. Let's throw a couple of light horsemen out there as well. They're still reinforcing. How are we looking on the reinforcing front, by the way, Councillor? So I don't give a shit about army maintenance then, do I? Garrison and levy reinforcement rate is totally irrelevant, so we want to go train commanders to increase our... Oh! There's animation changes. Since when's that been a thing? That's amazing. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that one then. So for every month, we go up to plus 26% on our knight effectiveness, mana, arms, damage, and toughness. Yeah, I'll fucking take that. Hell yeah. Okay, let's give him a couple of months then to see things over. Oh, my nephew Grigner runs up to me. Mr. Screamer, they just started swinging about when he's interrupted by a high-pitched shriek, turning our attention to the fight down the street. Oh, someone's fighting. Okay. Grigner, help them meditate. This will further his diplomacy education. Oh. He's either diplomacy or learning. Fascinating, okay. Him being the ugly diplomat, that is really bizarre. I mean, it's only -1 when you take into account follower as well that he got for free. The ugly diplomat goes over to the Byzantine Empire, wins him over with a silver tongue, gets given an estate. That would be fun. Okay. I'm going to say, yeah, let's do it. Help them mediate. Sure. I think I said meditate before. Obviously, don't help them meditate. I mean, it might help. I don't know these things. Sure, let's give us a little time to build our troops up then. Get these units reinforcing as fast as possible. Pay a ransom. Yes, absolutely, because my money is disappearing quickly. What we need to invest in is... Oh, I should have maybe gone county control instead of troops. I was going to say, what we need to invest in right now is some money. On rated man at arms, minus 1.4. Excuse me. Excuse me. Army gold maintenance is minus 50%. Maybe I was right before. Oh, no. Have I bamboozled myself? Man at arms, minus 1.4. 2 men at arms over cap limit. Plus 40%. Oh, I see. So if we get rid of those... Right, I understand. So get rid of our worst, which are going to be our light footmen, and... Pikeman particularly relevant. Let's see what he's got before we decide. He's only got pikemen. Oh, he does have some light footmen there. Sorry, light horsemen, light footmen, onagers. Okay, what about you? Have you got horsemen? If so, I'll keep the pikemen and we'll... It's being sensible, okay? Being sensible here. You've also got light horsemen. You're allowed to have light horsemen. So they don't have any heavy infantry at all. None of them do. Fascinating. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll get rid of our light footmen, because they're pointless. Keep the pikemen. Drop... I mean, they drop skirmishers. They do have skirmishers. What are you against? Counters spearmen, archers. I think we get rid of... Ooh, it's hard to say. Oh, those do siege damage. Oh, shit. Oh, they all do siege damage. Is that a cultural thing? Sappers. Of course they do siege damage, you moron. Listen, I think I'm going to get rid of... I'm going to get rid of the Vigman. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. There you go. 4 out of 4. So that should drop our maintenance right back down to pennies on the dollar, right? Hang on. Excuse me. Lock. Thank you. Where's men at arms? Veteran adventurer. Holy site. Down by 5. Bellicose. Veteran adventurer. It's not taking into account peasant leader. Oh, no. So it's not taking into account peasant leader, huh? Bellicose. It's just all of our other bonuses. Oh, really? Why is peasant leader not being taken into populous leader? Army gold maintenance. Man at arms maintenance. No shit. Army gold maintenance. Ah, right. I understand the problem now. Yes, fair enough. They're separate stats. Hello. Yeah, sure. We'll take you. Whatever. Right. Okay. So we've got very cheap man at arms, but that doesn't mean we can just go all in and splash out too much. Don't panic. I can read. Let's sell some artifacts then. We could sell the Crown of Thorns if we get hyper desperate. Healing water. Not using it. Sell it. Here. You can have it. Yep. By all means. There you go. Take it. Just I want to get some money in the bank. So I'm looking a little desperate right now. What else have we got we can sell? The Marble Scepter of G-Ra. Oh, my sister wants it. For 17. Take it. We're not using it. You might as well take it. We'll take a little cash. It's a gift to her as well, isn't it? Okay, cool. Right. We've got to be careful with our cash, but I'm okay. Let's do some raiding. Let's do a little raiding throughout Asturias. Then I think we'll take a big chunk of their kingdom for a laugh. Just because we can. And I think that's a very legitimate reason to do a bit of warfare here. Yeah, by all means. So this will give us a good idea for their troops versus our troops. Right, we lost 16, they lost... Okay, so for every 10 of our troops, we can kill 100 of theirs. No, that's not right. 16, 15. It's 1 to 100 ratio, isn't it? Am I going mad? No, I'm not going mad. We're fine. I'm right. I think the first thing I said was wrong, but in my brain it was correct. Which is generally how it goes. Beautiful. Okay, slaves, I don't think is very on brand for her. So let's not. Let's not do that. Let's just... Oh, she's vengeful, though. Vengeful against the lords. Bring me the plunder. Don't rob the people. Rob the ones in charge, not the people below. Not the people being stomped on. Right. Get ourselves a little bit of cash so that we can maybe get some more man-at-arms. We'll see what's kind of a reasonable amount to maintain with... Oh, no! Okay, what am I... See what's a reasonable amount to maintain with raiding. Because that's going to be the entire backbone of our economy for a while. Peacemaker. Oh, so we can take a few more gambles with that. Peace acceptance plus 10. That I like to see. It's so bizarre. Just random Norse round popping up. That's good. Yeah, see, I'm pretty comfortable that we can do some hefty damage here. That's a 50 to 1 ratio for that one as well, even with a significantly larger army. Good shit. Okay, fine. I'm happy with it. We can make the Duchy of Navarra. Listen, I think I'd rather invest into troop count, to be completely honest with you. So let's go ahead and throw out a few more Huskarls. Let's go... One more band of horsemen. Be careful you don't put yourself in debt with that. I think we've got some people we can ransom out anyway, so it's not the end of the world. And of course, the longer we wait, you know what? I'm going to increase control. I think it'll be a smarter play in the long term. I don't think we're worried about how good our troops are. I think our troops are fine, but this will increase our income. So I think it's the right play. Oh, hello. Who's this? Aquitaine has declared war. Right? That you have. Relic Reclamation War. They want the Crown of Thorns back. They want Jesus' crown back. Okay. Oh, that's all Aquitaine to our right. Ah, that's terrifying. They've been expanding then, huh? You know what? I'm just going to my troops down. I'm going to see if they actually decide to make a move on us before we go too far. Oh, our rival died. That's great. Okay, here they come. They are actually coming to attack then, huh? You will actually never get this. Just so you know, I'm going to smash every single one of your troops. Yeah, you better run. Should we go in now? Take that 700 out? Good shit. They're going to reinforce into a losing vassal. And we've just killed every single one of their troops. They're going to pay us war reparations for this, surely. Surely they are. Okay. Oh, it wasn't the entirety of Aquitaine. It was just a Duchess of Aquitaine. Right. Fair enough, actually. Very reasonable stuff. I'm going to just pop up to a capital, do a bit of sieging. We'll get some money from the sieging. Just want to get this war done a little bit faster, to be honest, just in case our rivals see that we're more of an open target. Compassionate for little sweet Grigna Björksen. Compassionate, lazy, gluttonous. Keep compassionate, sure. I'm going to send you to be silver-tongued in the Byzantine Empire. That would be pretty good. And I feel like maybe Grima herself is coming out fairly compassionate. Our diplomat died, which sucks because he was incredibly good. Now we've got to swap him with someone quite mediocre, but never mind, these things happen. Okay, neighboring rulers are winning wars. That's not what we want to see. We don't want to see peace. Sanctified stained glass shard was destroyed. Whatever. It was just a random thing, wasn't it? Okay. 14 gold, sorry, from occupying that province. Not really what I'm after. Oh, and they're sieging us. Okay. All right, sure. We'll finish this one, then we'll head back down. I don't think it'll be necessary, though. I think we'll probably have it done by then. Gallant for a little bit more martial prowess, prestige, traction, opinion, etc., etc. All the things that we absolutely don't need right now. But never mind. How are they looking? There's 900 troops. Oh, we're going to take the capital before they've taken that. And this will probably win us the war. Because we've got Peacemaker. Oh, and we took her son. I'm just going to ransom your son back to you. You want to pay for that? Fuck yeah, they do. Of course they do. They can't afford it. Oh, okay. Well, I'll take 52 gold on top of that. Because either way, we're just going to bankrupt you in a second regardless. Right. Enforce demands. Oh, hold on. She's got to pay for her son first. Beautiful. There you go. Right. Enforce demands. How much is she going to give us? 285. That's not bad for a couple of days' work there. Oh, you don't have to move from home to disband them, do you, in CK3? Never going to get over that. And I think, maybe against my better judgment, reinvest. Yeah, reinvest slightly. Let's not go too nuts here. Do not go too crazy on this. What are we looking at when the month flicks over? Oh, we're actually still fine. Okay, fair enough. Yes, I'll pay you. By all means, please ransom your people back. I'm happy to see it. Right, we're 53. The chance of us reconquisting, if that's even the right word, the entirety of Spain, unlikely. We can definitely do some damage, can't we? We can make a kingdom. Oh, he died. No way. Oh, that's unfortunate to be you. I'm just going to take that straight away. We're not pissing around here. You're dead. We're just going to immediately move in, get that cooldown on faster. Ah! I've studied the Norse language. Who are you? Okay, send my regards. Yes, Infante Garcia II. Thank you. Appreciate that. And now we'll just sit here and burn the whole thing down. Well, that was easy. Okay. Sure. Sure, okay. I'm just going to enforce demands. I'm not going to mess around with it too much this time. Beautiful. Okay, that's not bad. Are we pushing them close to... We are very close to pushing them to that compromise phase. This is good. I don't know what that means. That we're triggering catalysts. I presume that just means that we are moving it. We're adding more and more points. Breakthroughs with an involved ruler. Reveal the secret of an involved ruler is a 9 times multiplier. Is that what that means? Or is that just how many times that's happened? I bet that's what it means. Become a rival nemesis with another ruler. So there's 11 rivals out there. Construct a building or castle holding. It looks like you're militarizing, so that's added 87 more onto that. I think I understand how it works. Fair enough. Okay. So if I wanted to encourage this to go along, I should be doing those things to effectively double down on that, right? Aquitaine. 3,400 troops. Kind of scary. I think we could still take them on. This entire kingdom is going to hinge on Grima. This is not a challenge to be doing what we're doing. The challenge is going to come from the realm surviving after Grima dies, which I think is probably quite unlikely at this point, but hey. Okay, ransom you, 16 gold. Yeah, whatever, I could have waited for 4 more gold. It's not a big deal. They're all dying in my dungeons anyway, apparently. Anybody else want to go? We get hooks on people, which isn't really what I'm after, but... Oh, go on. Go on, you're only going to die in my prison otherwise. They're all so low health. Go on, off you go. So, Asturias then? We can't invade the kingdom yet. How close are we to exalted amongst men? Still quite far out. Conquer a duchy. I think we take think we take Galicia and we just divide their kingdom up. That would give us a tremendous amount of cash. That's like effectively doubling the size of our realm. And then we just cut along the mountains and we push them south. I think I've got to do it. Beautiful. They never in 1,000 years would have seen this coming. 10 years ago, there's not a chance this would have happened. We are going to have to siege over. Ooh, how many allies did you have in hindsight? Fickle? Death mind is a healthy mind. He's given out an incredible diplomat, this kid. So you know what? All right, then fair enough. Fickle it is. Bring it. Send your 4,000 troops or how many you had. It's not enough. Boom. Destroyed. Immediately 50% war score. When you got to get another 40 and we're out of here. We're done. I think what is more likely to be a problem. Hang on, let's just see what we got here. Knight effectiveness. Field of Blood is the casualties. Just increase our martial. I'm okay. Increase county. Okay. Increase county by, controlling county by 20%. I think is the right call. What I'm a little bit concerned of is while we're sieging, they're going to go siege our stuff. At this point, do we want to turn around and try and stop them now? Let's at least get some siege in the bag because we've already maxed out our battle war score. What is that? 4,000 troops? Pathetic amount. Oh, they have way better sieges than us. Okay, let's go counter siege that. No, thank you. A traitor. I'm not going to accuse Toki. I'm sorry. We need a strong council if we're going to hope to keep this realm together. Kill them all. Oh! A plague. Night comes. I clutch wooden water ball, closing my eyes. Sweat falls onto face. Weakened by holy fire. Afflicted with the malady. What has become of me? Is this the plague? Infected army for 2 years. No. 20% chance of getting infected army. I don't think we got it. We didn't get any of the modifiers, unless it's like a county issue. We've got smallpox. No. We are not losing 2 characters back-to-back due to bullshit. I mean, it's not. It's realistic medieval side effects. If you're going to go on Conquest halfway across several different countries, you're probably going to catch something. It's too late for caution. Don't go the way of your father. Disfigured. And she didn't cure us. This will not happen again. I've got to keep her around. I think we may die. I think we're gonna lose everything again. Oh, God. This is my fault for attacking into Asturias when there was in the middle of an enormous smallpox outbreak. The thing is, we've got to move fast. I don't think I could have not done it to put it like that. Oh, my God. Fuck's sake. Oh, fuck off, game. Fuck off. And there she goes. She is dead. We are now Jarl Björg. Wow. Okay. That is problematic because Jarl Björg is not a fighter. Jarl Björg is pretty fucking awful, to be honest with you. What is she doing? Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. The whole council hates her. Why? Unreformed. Oh, God, because they're... What about our people? Unreformed? What? Unreformed? What's a religion? What do you mean unreformed? What is it? What is it unreformed in this case? Let's try rulers from changing government type. But why would you care about that, Mayor? You're also unreformed. Oh, dear. Well, this is a slight concern. Okay, Lope, help me here. Tamim, help me. We've just got to put the best people on for the job. Toki the Wolf's about to die anyway. Probably smallpox as well. I have no good options for Spy Master. It's my chaplain or people who hate me. Oh, God. We have really been thrown in at the deep end here. Wow, that's really depressing. Fuck. Sure, Toda. She hates me, though. We can't have her. Hold on. Shit, there's got to be someone who likes me more. Alvar. Sure, Alvar. Minus 35. That's something, I suppose. Shit. And now we're in the middle of this war that we're not going to be able to win nearly as easily. Our best commander is dreadful by comparison. I just don't... And she is spec'd into Seducer. We're fucking doomed. We're doomed. I guess we're an intrigue character now. Sure. Stalwart leader, serve the crown here. Go for serve the crown. Go for anatomical studies. Let's go for... Oh, fuck. Dread. Dread. We go for Dread. We go for Praetorian Guard. We go for Heart of the Family. Spell family. And that's what makes it so powerful. This is a tremendous problem that we find ourselves in. I think we probably want to wipe peace out. They will not accept because they know we've just We've just been defeated by fate. Oh, good lord. And there goes our new domain. There it goes. Easy come, easy go. Maybe our armies are still better. I shouldn't throw in the towel quite so easily. Our best commander is, sorry, a guy with 5 advantage. No, what are you sorting by commander traits for? No. Commander skill. Right, she is our best commander. Not very reassuring when a helmet clips through her hair. There's an open back helmet, you know, really feel the breeze of the battlefield on the back of your head, because that doesn't need to be protected. We fight that, we die. What about a white piece now that we've got 61%? They will accept. We've got to take it. Okay. Well. Well. Thanks for watching. I think we will be leaving it there for today. That's so unfortunate. Tremendously unfortunate. And who would have expected that the end of everything, we are Björg the Shy. What a pain in the arse. Well, so tragic. I saw the world as our oyster, and then once again, we died tragically far before our time, just as everything was falling into place. Never mind. Thank you to the executive producer patrons for allowing the series to exist in the first place. I'm sorry, my lists aren't loading, and I'm not entirely sure why. So I'm just going to say a hearty thank you to everybody over on Patreon for giving me the time to do all of this today. Thank you. It's much appreciated. I am defeated by Crusader King's bullshit. Maybe we'll just immediately jump in as the kid. Maybe. But we'll leave it for now, and I'll let you all vote. See you all tomorrow.